going on, everybody? I'm Harrison Graham.
And I'm Chase Sr.
We launched a brand new show just a couple of weeks ago here at Chat Sports, and it's called Any Given Thursday.
We go live every single Thursday, 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific. So the video that you're about to watch aired live on that show. Make sure you subscribe and join us on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel.
It's time for the final word here on Any Given Thursday. And by the way, this is a Chicago Bears segment. So Bears now presented by Magic Spoon. Guys, I hit the mic there. Magic Spoon cereal, it's the best in the game. It's high in protein, 0 grams of sugar. You can get $5 off, especially you Bears fans, at magicspoon.com/Bears. But fans of any team can use that link as well. It's magicspoon.com/Bears. Chase, we found out earlier this week that Justin Fields was going to be the starting quarterback in Week 3 due to the injury of Andy Dalton. So now, naturally, everyone wants to know, has the chosen one arrived in Justin Fields?
He has, and Matt Nagy is going with Justin Fields, this star-studded rookie, a couple weeks too late. I think he should have unseated Andy Dalton as the starting quarterback for this franchise. This offense was lame. It was anemic. It was boring. You know what it's not going to be with Justin Fields under center and in the shotgun? Boring, anemic, and lame. I think Justin Fields has the potential to be a very good quarterback. He was a number 2 quarterback on my big board going into the draft. You saw flashes of brilliance throughout the preseason. And just him being named the starting quarterback already, I feel like, Harrison, has injected excitement into this franchise. I can't wait to see what he does against the Browns. And honestly, I think the Browns should be on upset alert as long as Matt Nagy draws up a game plan that lends itself to protecting Justin Fields, allowing him to use his athleticism to impact the games and draw up a game plan so that he can be successful.
The Justin Fields era is here, Chase, and Matt Nagy is about to be judged unlike we've ever seen him before because he's been under fire the last couple of years. Things did not work out with Mitchell Trubisky. He didn't draft Mitch. I think his fingerprints were all over this Justin Fields pick, which means now he's going to live or die with his rookie quarterback. And honestly, that is fair. Not a lot of coaches get an opportunity with 2 different quarterbacks. Matt Nagy has. Now the Fields era has started. Now it's up to Nagy to get the best out of this rookie. It's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be perfect. You know what I suggest, Matt Nagy? Unleash your quarterback. Let him make mistakes. Take chances downfield. Utilize his mobility. This kid could end up being the best rookie quarterback out of this class. I truly believe that. He's got all the physical tools. And quite frankly, Chase, nothing overwhelms this kid. When Matt Nagy told him this week he would be the starting quarterback, apparently he was so stoic that it wasn't a big deal because he has been ready for this moment for the past 3, 4, 5 years, going through college ball, getting underdrafted, having teams pass by him. Nothing's going to faze Justin Fields. I think he is ready for this moment, and I think that he's going to relish it. And Matt Nagy can say that Andy Dalton's his starter when he's healthy. I do not envision a scenario where Dalton gets this starting job back. It sucks that he lost it due to injury, but I think that this offense is about to take off with Justin Fields. And if you agree with us, because we're both on the same page here, like this video. If you think Fields is going to ball out, I think they got a real shot of beating Cleveland this week. I would not be surprised at all if the Bears went up to Cleveland and won this game. Fun fact, Chase, Justin Fields never lost a game in the state of Ohio in college at Ohio State. So like this video if you think that he's going to ball out.
I don't think Justin Fields is going to lose this job. I think he's going to take it, and he's not going to relinquish it back to Andy Dalton. And as I mentioned, I thought Justin Fields should have started from week 1 because I think there's so much value in giving a rookie quarterback, even though he might be a little bit raw, even though he might be a little bit inexperienced, some experience to allow him to grow inside that role. And I think Matt Nagy, Ryan Pace, they're feeling a little bit of pressure from ownership because they know that they have to start, 1, either fielding a winner, or 2, show that they can develop Justin Fields into a very good quarterback. If they don't develop Justin Fields, and if they set him up for failure, it wouldn't surprise me at all if you're looking at a new general manager and a new head coach maybe next year, if not the year after that. But I think Justin Fields has all of the prerequisites. He has all of the ability, all of the intangibles. He has the physical upside to take this job and run with it. And I think a lot of people are going to sit back and say, holy shit, this kid is really, really legit.
I think so, man.
And the whole argument from the start of the training camp and the start of the season when people were like, you can't start Justin Fields behind this offensive line. I thought that was an awful argument.
And the O-line's played
It didn't
fairly
make
well.
any sense for me. One, the offensive line has been better, and I can't believe Jason Peters is holding up as well as he has. But two, don't you want a mobile, athletic quarterback behind an offensive line that doesn't fare up well in pass protection because he can make plays happen because of his dynamic ability? So get out of here with that counter argument. Justin Fields is finally starting, and he's not giving this job up.
You guys can follow me on Twitter. I'm covering the Bears every single day over there and, of course, on Chicago Bears Now. It's at HGramNFL. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, hot takes, send them to me on Twitter. It's at HGramNFL. I'm fired up about Justin Fields starting. Ignore the stat line from last week. So many people sent me, he clearly wasn't ready. He went 6 of 13 for 60 yards. Yeah, Allen Robinson, a guy that wants $100 million. And look, I think deserves a big contract. Dropped a touchdown in the end zone on a 45-yard dart from Fields. Darnell Mooney should have caught a ball on a deep crosser that was on the money that would have gone for about 25 or 30 yards. Just those two plays alone lifts that to 8 for 13 for like 135 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And by the way, he probably doesn't end up forcing that interception if that touchdown is caught because the game's out of reach at that point. So don't look at the stats too much. Our boy Dan Orlovsky, who we both like, Chase, on Twitter, broke it down nicely and said, hey, if you look at every single throw, every single snap, he played much better than the stats show. That's why you can't go box score hunting in the NFL. I get it. We can't all watch every single game all the time, but don't just read the stats. These guys play sometimes a lot better or a lot worse than the stats actually show. Shout out to Magic Spoon for sponsoring today's show. You guys can get $5 off at magicspoon.com/bears. I'm rocking with the cocoa cereal. Chase has the peanut butter.
Yes, sir.
But all their flavors are fantastic. It's gluten-free. It's keto-friendly. They use natural ingredients. And most main brand cereals have about 11 grams of sugar per serving. This has 0. Yes, 0 grams of sugar.
With no protein either.
Magic Spoon has mastered, high in protein. Delicious cereal while also actually being healthy for you. No other cereal has been able to do it. Try some today. Grab a box. Grab 4 boxes. They have a ton of different flavors. MagicSpoon.com/bears. Get $5 off at checkout at that link on screen. MagicSpoon.com/bears. You can get $5 off when you get going today. So Justin Fields gonna make his season debut for the Chicago Bears. Starting debut. He's played a little bit in these first couple of games, Chase. Does he pull off the upset? Does he win this week?
What's the number? I think the Bears are getting
dogs.
8. They're getting 7.
Dogs.
I don't think so because I think
Cleveland
the Browns are a really good team.
28-24 Cleveland.
Yeah, but let's look at it, right? Because the Bears on the road against the Rams, I thought the scoreboard was uglier than what that game actually was. And then week 2, I think the Bengals are going to be sneaky good this year, and that Bears defense was very, very good, and the Bears are able to win that game as well. So I do think it's close. I don't think the Bears are going to necessarily win. Can they cover as touchdown dogs? I think potentially, because there's no film out there on Justin Fields in the NFL for Cleveland to base their defensive plans up against.
Here's what I know, Chase. Regardless of how this game's going to play out, Justin Fields won't be phased. Nothing phases him. No one picked Ohio State last year when he went up and dominated Ohio State for Ohio State against Clemson and Trevor Lawrence. I think he is capable of leading this team to the playoffs if this defense continues to play well and if the offensive line continues to at least be average, which the 2 weeks they have. So if you get that play, you run the football with David Montgomery, who's an excellent back. You put Fields in good possessions to win. Play to his strengths, Matt Nagy. You're not the star of the offense. You as a play caller. Play around your superstar, talented quarterback. Now,
rollouts, RPOs, get him out in space,
deep balls. Let's go. Let's unleash the playbook. Let's play to his strengths. Let's get Montgomery going to set up that play action. I can't wait to see it play out. I mentioned Trevor Lawrence. Who do you guys think will have the better career? I know this. Fields is in a better situation. Type JF for Justin Fields. Type TL for Trevor Lawrence. Get your votes down in the comment section and let us know. And before we sign off, appreciate all you Bears fans out there. Help us get to 33,000 subscribers. We're just over 300 away. Let's get there before kickoff on Sunday. YouTube.com/Bears Now. We'll keep you guys up to date with the latest Chicago Bears news and rumors throughout the season.